Hey man, say man, it's your boy DJ. Back at it again with another video. So NBA free agency. Whew, this last week has been crazy, to say the least. So let's just get into it, man. Let's just get into it. So I'm gonna give y'all my winners and losers of NBA free agency so far. So winner of free agency by a landslide, man. I hate to admit it, but it's the Lakers. Yeah, it's the Lakers. So not only do they win the championship, right? They go into the bubble, they dominate, they show, hey, we the best team. LeBron does it again. They get Dennis Schroeder, the number one bench scorer in the league, sixth man in the league. And then this one hurts me the most. They pick up Montrezl Harrell. Bro, what the... Bro, so I'm a Clippers fan, all right? That hurts. So they get Montrezl Harrell, sixth man of the year, Montrezl Harrell. Then they say, okay, what else can we do? How about let's add Marc Gasol, a big who can stretch the floor and pass the ball, and is a big body that can guard Jokic, Nurkic, all the bigger centers in the West. They picked him up because AD don't like guarding centers. And then they said, hey, to get him, I don't really like mentioning trades. Like, I just like doing free agency, but I'll mention a few trades. Then they decide, hey, we got to free up this cap space, so we're going to get rid of JaVale McGee. And then they bring back Jordan Bell and Alfonso McKinney to round out the roster. So now you got another big, although Jordan Bell's not that tall, but he's still considered a big. And then they say, hey, I know we lost Danny Green, but let's just go ahead and add Wesley Matthews, who's like a 38% three-point shooter. Wow. Rob Pelinka has done a great job. No cap. He has done a great job with the Lakers, man. Like, to make those additions off of a team that you had last year. Oh, and then somehow, Markieff Morris signs for the minimum? What? The minimum when his brother just got $16 million a year? And he signed for the minimum? The minimum is like, what, 2.3, 2.6 mil? And Markieff has just made, what, 10 mil over the season? Like, he's worth more than 2. He said, run it back? What? Bro. You might as well, bro, I don't even want to say it, but you might as well get a championship to the Lakers again. Like, bro, if the Nets don't get James Harden, you might be able to just be like, hey, Lakers, y'all got it again. We gonna see though. We gonna see. Because they did lose Rondo. Rondo playoff. You all know playoff Rondo. He really comes to play, man. He elevates his game to a whole nother level, and that can't be taken for granted, right? But when you have LeBron James, one of the greatest players to ever play the game, he just elevates everybody else. So it's just like, yo, does it really matter? I don't know. That's a lot of new pieces, but then they had a whole lot of new pieces this year. So now we're going to see if, hey, was it the bubble, or was LeBron really just like LeBron, AD, and all the supporting cast was really just the shit? Because losing Rondo is important. I do think it is. Avery Bradley didn't really matter to me, to be honest with you. They didn't play with him in the bubble. Doesn't count. Like I already talked about, Danny Green, you replaced him. Boom, boom. Cool. They're about the same defender. It's kind of the same three. I still think Danny Green is a better 3-point shooter, but you know social media. Social media going to kill Danny Green for his playoff performance. And he wasn't really that bad, I don't think. I didn't really look at the percentages, but I think he was still better than like league average. But because he's Danny Green and we expect so much from him, those misses, especially in the Mamba jerseys, they had to get his ass out of there. And then Dwight. They lost Dwight, but they get Jordan Bell, I guess. You know. So I can't really. No, you get Trez. You get Trez instead of Dwight, and you get Marc Gasol instead of JaVale McGee, and you still have Markieff Morris. So it really didn't matter, right? Okay, enough about the Lakers. I spent way too much time talking about them, and I don't even like them like that. Well, actually, I'll say that's for another video. Number two, my number two winner in free agency has to be the Atlanta Hawks. You pick up Rajon Rondo, a 2-time champion, who elevates his gameplay, like we already talked about, to mentor your best player in Trae Young. And then you get Chris Dunn, scrappy defender, shifty guard, great on defense as well. Then you get shooting and another veteran presence to replace Vince Carter, basically be a veteran leader, Rajon, and Gallinari, right? Like, bro, what? And then you're possibly going to get, the news hasn't come out yet while I'm recording this video, but you're probably going to get Bogdanovich from the Kings. So now you're looking at, I can't even think of their starting five right now. I know it's Trae Young. It'd probably be Bogdan, probably be Gallinari, probably be Onyeka Okongwu, and Clint Capella. Like, what? That to me is an Eastern Conference team. And then you still have Rajon and Chris Dunn. I am concerned for my boy Cam Reddish, though. Especially if they get Bogdan, because and then you got DeAndre Hunter too, because I really didn't like them picking him, because I didn't feel I felt there was already too many guards / wings already on that team, and now you bring in Gallinari, Cam's game, I don't know. I really wanted him to go either to the Pelicans or the Wizards, but we're gonna go off of that. So yeah, great job to the Hawks. The Hawks are probably going to go from a bottom team to a playoff team for sure. So book it. Number 3, I'd say not the Pelicans. I'd say the Portland Trailblazers. Don't like talking trades, but you get Robert Covington. Great on defense. Can play a little bit of small ball 4. Can knock down the shot, which if you looked at Portland's game, they were missing Seth Curry a lot. They were missing A, another ball handler, and B, someone who could shoot the shot besides CJ and Dame. Although Melo was shooting that rock too, but you got to rely on Anthony Simmons and Gary Trent Jr. which can be good players, but I mean, Seth is one of the best 3-point shooters percentage-wise in the game, right? So they pick up Rocco. They get Derrick Jones Jr. Helps with, the small ball era, that we're kind of going towards switch defender, lengthy wing. And you always need wings, especially in the West, right? And then you bring back Rodney Hood. I don't know how he's really going to play, but, I mean, he was good, as a defender, so we'll see how he comes back from his injury. And then you get Enes Kanter. And Enes Kanter is just a good big. Helps you replace, who you guys lost the center? Who do you guys lose? Or about to lose. Whiteside, right? I think Whiteside is gone. He hasn't signed with anybody yet, I don't think, unless he had a player option. And then you bring back my boy Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I really like what Portland did. I'd still like them to get a point guard. Did they draft anybody? I can't really remember. I'd like them to get another point guard, a ball handler, maybe another wing that could actually shoot instead of Rodney Hood. Maybe look at a Gerald Green, maybe something of that nature. But they're there. Celtics. Celtics are also my winner too. They pick up Tristan Thompson, 2 years, 19 mil, same contract that Harold got, I think, or 2 years, 18 mil, something like that. They got the size that they needed. The thing with the Celtics and my predictions with the Celtics is I didn't think they had the post presence to really mess with these other teams. Now you bring in Tristan Thompson, a veteran who brings championship experience to the roster, big body. He opens up a different type of dynamic of the team, that inside-out ball that they really wasn't playing because they had no post presence. Bring him in, although, he's not really the best post guy, right? But, he gets down there, he can bang down there, you know what I'm saying? He gets you a bucket. He could also stretch the floor as well. And that's something that, Gordon Hayward, which you guys lost, didn't really provide. Although he's not, the player that he is, he does open things up a little bit more. And this allows Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum to kind of develop a little bit more as they continue to progress in the league. And then you get Jeff Teague. You get another ball handler, which you need because, Marcus Smart really isn't a ball handler. So you really only have, Kemba, really. So the fact that you guys got Jeff Teague, another veteran, right, to mentor the guys, and he could give you Gordon Hayward's points. You know what I'm saying? He'll at least give you 12. Can you expect 12 out of him? 12 and 4 maybe? I think you can. 12 and 4, 12 and 3, something like that. He'll do well. And then with that wing, right, you drafted Aaron Nesmith, so they'll be all right. Celtics can do it, man. Celtics can really do it. I still think Jason Tatum is about a year away. Same thing with Jaylen Brown. But it would not surprise me. It's going to be in another video, but it would not surprise me once I really look at these rosters and stuff to see at least if the Celtics don't get to the Eastern Conference Finals. We'll see how I feel when I do my prediction video. And my last winner is actually a player. And yes, it is Gordon Hayward. My goodness. Bro, who is this man's agent? Wow. 120 mil, 4 years? 30 mil a year? Get your money, bro. That's all I'm going to say is get your money. I don't think he's, worth 30 mil a year for 4 years. It's a stretch for, 2, maybe. 2. And really, he's, worth, 22 mil, maybe. But, hey, get your money. That ain't none of my concern. He went to a small market team. Don't have to overpay a little bit. So, hey, go out there with my boy LaMelo Ball. Go ahead. It's balling season, baby. And you gonna ball, Gordon Hayward. I got faith in you, bro. I got faith in him. All right, so the losers. The losers of the draft. I mean, not the draft. I'm gonna do the draft video, but my bad. The loser of free agency is the Clippers. They're my number one loser. Of course, they're my team, right? You lose Montrezl Harrell. You're sixth man of the year. Your energy guy. You're one of the heart. I'm not gonna say the heart and soul of the team, but one of the key components of the team, right? You lose him. You replace him though with Serge Ibaka, so you get bigger. And that was something that I did want the Clippers to do, and they did do that, right? But he went to the Lakers. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a major problem. So, yeah. And then you needed a point guard, and you don't get a point guard. You don't get Jeff T. You don't get DJ Augustine. You don't get, hell, you haven't even brought back Reggie Jackson. You don't get Rondo. How do you not get Rondo? It has been said that you guys were linked to Rondo since y'all basically got bounced out the bubble. And y'all can't get Rondo. Okay. Right. So you guys got Ibaka, Luke Kennard. Guys, I think they traded Shamet, right? We have no shooting now. You lost JaMychal Green. So y'all couldn't even get Dwight Howard. Like, bro, what are y'all doing? Y'all still need another center. Because although Patrick Patterson came back, he's small. So I need y'all, they got some work to do. They need to get a stretch center, stretch four, maybe Ilyasova. You guys need a wing. Who can get something for you guys. I don't know who that would be. Maybe if you guys want a shooter, Nick Young's a bucket getter. Maybe like, I don't even know. I can't even think of anybody off the top of my head because this is like the end of the day. Kyle Korver, y'all need some shooting. Y'all need some shooting, dog. We need some shooting. Nick Young. Did I say Nick Young? I can't even remember. But yeah. Go ahead and do something because y'all need to do something. Kyle Korver, Nick Young, one of those two. Lance Stevenson, bucket getter, somebody. You guys got to at least re-sign Reggie Jackson as point guard. Yeah. And next team. Sacramento Kings. It hasn't been official yet, but if you guys lose Bogdanovich for nothing, and he's like your third best player, that's an L. Because y'all didn't really do nothing during free agency, for real. I mean, y'all locked up De'Aaron Fox, which is good. But other than that, y'all really didn't do nothing. So I expect y'all to be kind of trash next season, to be honest with y'all. And the New York Knicks. You guys didn't overspend on people this year, which I'm proud of you for. But you had all that cap, and you still couldn't get nobody. And you lost Portis. I mean, you guys lost, your second best player on the team. Maybe third best player. Third best player on the team. And you got nothing for him. But you guys got Austin Rivers. So now y'all going to hit Austin Rivers hitting with that, that little two. You know, you all know what I'm talking about. He said, Then hit you with that little weak cross, and then he'll throw up something, or he'll make it. Sometimes that should be cold. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes Austin Rivers is cold. But that's what y'all got. I didn't even see y'all bring back Moutier or nobody like that. Y'all got Elfrid Payton and stuff like that. But Knicks, y'all gonna have to take an L too. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys. That's my winners and my losers of NBA free agency. Like I said, my winners were the Lakers, the Hawks, the Blazers, the Celtics, and Gordon Hayward. And the losers were the Clippers, the Kings, and the Knicks. So if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, man. You know the vibes.